adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Eagles ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Fresno State's offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Warner. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide receiver going in motion. QB draw. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Georgia Southern's offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's French. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Might be looking to run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the running back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Warner. Makes the grab, it's Freeman.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to... They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The sure hands, it's Gary. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to the ground with the running back. The ball squirts free. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dallas. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Eagles are rolling down the field. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking downfield, it's French. Oh, they're after him. Got his man to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Eagles!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Warner. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Grabbed in the middle. It's held. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's the handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line.
There he goes. He now has 61 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play,
turning on the Jets. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got
enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's held. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Caught in the backfield, it's Gary. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Caught behind the line. It's Gary. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Back to pass. It's French. Here comes the heat. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Fresno State will have to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And it'll be down right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That
a lot of space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Find some fresh air. Wide open spaces. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Looking for a man. It's French. Right down the middle. Who got his man on the right. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Oh, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's French. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He might want another play. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Got it. Cricket.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Fresno State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Creates a little room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To throw, it's Warner. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Dead center perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got it in the middle. It's Dallas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air, it's French. Caught over the middle, it's Gary. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's second and long. Give to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Going to swing it on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable.
There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Warner. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Making side adjustments here. To the air on second down. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Max going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. locked up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. A 3rd down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's French. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. And the Eagles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too. Defense on their heels, because at this point they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got it set up on the outside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Warner. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Steps away to find some room. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play, because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand, this is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the 1st down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
They boot it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ncaa. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's French. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On the move. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's French. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. What a nice... Even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18. Great place to start for this offense. To the air. It's French. There's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Warner. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Got some room to run. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Might be changing the route. Looking to pass. It's Warner. That's caught. It's Freeman. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Quarterback keeps it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The toss to the right. Breaks the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Dropping back, it's Warner. Slings it. It's caught downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that is how we will wrap this one up. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better